We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Cleveland, shortstop, number 12.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Batting second here tonight. Second base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third. First baseman,
so coming
10,
to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino gathers it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Here's Carlos Santana now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. And a sinker. Called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. Indian. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Mariners, the shortstop.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Robinson Cano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the two-hitter, you got a guy that can run on first base. You have your own signs between each other, and you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you one pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat.
Throw to first. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Low roller, and he barehands it. Hey now. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The look on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, it's imperative right there. Put the ball in play in that situation. He does it, gets a ground ball, drives in the run. Everything's working out right now.
Kyle Seager comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Low for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Michael Brantley.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Again, a 1-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Jay Bruce now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. In now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Ready on 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Segura for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Batting 8.
Striding into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Zunino has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, hitless in 3 at-bats. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
You froze him on the fastball there. Mike Zunino becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Ben Gamble is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Gerard Dyson. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kipnis coming in. Alonso rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will get there ahead of the throw to Santana, safe at the plate.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. That's by him for strike one.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mariners pick up a run. Ready now, number 39, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lindor.
Ball 1.
That's out.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Hit on the ground out to short. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
First baseman number 7.
Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 out with the man at first. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Indians nothing. Robinson Cano is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count. Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the third. Not a good sign.
As a look, now the pitch. Nelson Cruz will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The tag by Santana, and he is out at the plate.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is. Digging in now, Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Santana.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. One and one. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Brantley rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Up next for
So
Cleveland,
striding in, Ronnie Chisenhall, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Mark Zipchinski answers the ball from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get Yan Gomes. Will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 39. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. David Phelps.
Number 46, David Phelps.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Indians settling in now. Mike Zunino. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Number 3.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Gerard Dyson.
Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. Gerard Dyson is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. And he got him. Edwin Encarnacion now. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling right there, tells us.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left side, reined in. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, number 23.
Swing and a liner,
Brantley.
but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And he misses 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Brantley is retired to kick off the inning. Jay Bruce is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gamble is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for
fielder,
more. Jason Kipnis is past batting line against David Phelps. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success. Because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Third baseman.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
First baseman.
Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yan Gomes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance. Number 39. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, now looking for a fastball.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a full count now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's running toward second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a liner, but foul. They'll try again. 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in, Ben Gamble. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This one's flared toward left center. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line drive to left. Oh, what a stop. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swinging a soft liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
10, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Cano onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher,
here's Carlos Santana now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Michael Brantley is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. Look out, 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. just has to be the right pitch to hack at. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-0 pitch on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Gamble coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jason Kipnis. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Ready once again, Yan Gomes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. Roberto Perez is into the ballgame.
This change for the Indians.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Line to the right side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, no surprise. Another single will lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Cano is on his way home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Mitch Haniger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So digging in now, number 39. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Giovanni Gallardo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Fouled back. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at a called strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Carlos Carrasco takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Seattle, shortstop.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Here's Robbie Cano now. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Working on striking out the side in the first. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here it comes. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Now batting, Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 2 for 11. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A man at second with one down, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Here's George Springer, the head-to-head with James Paxton, a 3 for 12 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Right fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. On to first, and they get Alonso as well. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the two outs they were looking for.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and two strikes. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Seattle. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Bregman.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Batting sixth.
Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 2 for 9. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Segura into shallow center. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Now to the plate, Evan Gaddis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 1.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Robinson Cano.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Cameron Maben now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. 1 for 3. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Dyson comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The second baseman, number.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chase it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Center fielder number 4.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the first pitch to him. George Springer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
From the stretch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Third baseman Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
To his right, Correa on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Mitch.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
First baseman number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Mariners. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Yovani Gallardo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next for the Astros,
Evan Gattis now standing in. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. 4 for 12. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maple. Josh Reddick will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. Josh Reddick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 22.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the box now. Guillermo Heredia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Jarrod Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Marwin.
First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. No problem here, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Turning for second is Altuve. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Zunino waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Springer.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. And that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. 6th. Here's Robbie Cano now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bregman ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Bregman. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, and this digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman,
Leading
0
off
for
for the
2 on
Astros.
his line thus far.
Right fielder, Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. 4 for 10. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this goes right past him. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Digging in once again, Evan Gattis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Josh Reddick is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And that retires the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Henniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
First baseman number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of
Here now is Mike Zunino as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Quick check on that tying run at first. Hit on the ground toward the left. Altuve for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Line towards center field. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Cano is there to put this one away as they get Beltran on just 1 pitch.
Now batting. Center
Here's
fielder,
George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
And there's ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Nick Vincent takes over pitching duty. He's looking to get that final out now here in this number 21. Will come on now as the pinch hitter. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Heredia
is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros get a run here. Number 21 will stick around as he'll take over in right. Field.
Now playing right field, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Dyson off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. To his right, Correa. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further. Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Nelson Cruz is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa comes up with it on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Right side and right into the shift. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Up next for Seattle.
Now in the box, Mitch Haniger, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Brandon Phillips, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, second baseman, number 4.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9.
Striding into the box, Justin Upton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A 1-1 now to Upton. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calhoun coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Albert now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Three and two now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Past battles with Mike Leake. 7 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. From the belt, the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer goes down for the first out of the game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. He is being aggressive in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And he takes ball 1.
Herrera.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
1-2, here it comes. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting second. Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here.
In now, number 17. This is foul right side. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 1 out and a runner on second base. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw to McCann. Safe at home plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Right fielder.
So striding forward now, number 5. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's a nice RBI hit right there, and it gives them a 2-0 lead early. When you get good pitchers, man, you got to take it to them and take them out of the game early before they settle in.
Freddie Galvis stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ruff is there, and the side is retired. So digging in. In now.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses. Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Altair.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Jared Eichhoff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping up now, Brian McCann. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pereira is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, 43. Lance McCullers. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1. So coming to the plate, Cameron Rupp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat. You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued?
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 17. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit. Stepping in, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball. In play here. He went down. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 5. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ready.
in front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Drilled to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 16, Brian.
Here's the
McCann.
catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Aaron.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Settling in now, Jared Eichhoff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Patrick Cameron.
Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Rupp. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Josh Reddick is retired to kick off the inning.
McCullers.
Lance McCullers swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Rupp is after it, and he makes the throw to first. McCullers is retired. 2 down now.
Number 4.
Here's George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Way out in front. The 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding in once again, number 17. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And he's safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
Now batting, number 5.
Digging in once again, number 5. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball that time, not even close. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he is in there. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. The 2-3-4. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The second baseman, number 27.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Not in time as he steals second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so.
Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner breaks for 3rd. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Now the runner's on his way home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Digging in now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jared Eichhoff. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Bregman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Digging in.